Listen, everybody want to flex, but can you flex on a blueberry lemon pound cake like this? I think not. This is old school flavor, y'all. We telling all grandma secrets today. This is that old school flavor, y'all, from my kitchen straight to your soul. Let's get it, y'all.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am coming back with the treat for you today. Today, I am attempting to make my first homemade cake. Yes, y'all. Usually when I make homemade cake, well, actually, I never made homemade cake. I meant to say usually when I make cake, I use instant cake mix all the time, y'all. So we're doing something a little different. Today we are making a blueberry lemon pound cake, y'all, and these are the ingredients. I have 4 eggs here. We have some baking powder, we have vanilla extract, we have some sour cream, lemon zest, flour, fresh blueberries, we have some white sugar, lemon juice, and butter, y'all. Yes, that's all the ingredients that we are going to use today. So of course you got to have your hand blender. How are you going to make cake without a blender? So I'm taking this butter. Now this butter is room temperature, y'all. You have to make sure your butter is room temperature. Make sure you add your butter in there. I will have all the measurements of these ingredients in the description box as well if you want to try this recipe. And I will recommend you definitely try this recipe because this cake came out absolutely delicious. So I'm adding the butter, and then y'all, what we're gonna do is just make sure all that butter off that paper. You know, sometimes you may leave a little behind. You want every little drop of butter, y'all. Don't leave anything behind. You know, you want your measurements right when it comes to baking. You do not want to shortchange yourself now. All right, so we got that butter in there. You want to get all that sugar in there, y'all. So we're going to make sure we get the blender and we're going to cream the sugar and the butters first. That's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to cream it all up together. Make sure it's nice and creamy and well blended. Okay, now that the butter and sugars are nicely creamed together, you're going to take that lemon zest and you're going to add that to the mixture. Next, you're going to add the lemon juice. Gonna pour all of that in there, y'all. And this is what's going to give your cake an absolutely delicious lemon flavor. I recommend using fresh lemons, not that imitation lemon juice. Next up, y'all, you have to add that vanilla extract. Don't forget your vanilla extract. You absolutely need this in this recipe. Add the vanilla extract, and then you're just gonna mix everything up, blend it all together very well. All of that lemon juice, the lemon zest, and vanilla extract should be well blended with your butter and sugar mixture. Okay, now all of that is well blended. Y'all, when I tell you this recipe is so easy, anybody can make this pound cake, y'all. Baking do not have to be hard. It's just a matter of following the instructions. It is super easy, and I just realized this. I don't know why I haven't done this sooner, but I'm going to be doing a whole lot more baking. So next up, it's time to add the baking powder to the flour. You want to get you a little whisk, and you want to blend all of this together. Now, this recipe do call for some salt. I'm going to add the amount of salt that you should add on the screen. Now, only add the salt if you use unsalted butter. Today, I used salted butter, so I'm going to skip the salt addition in this step, okay? Because I don't want to add too much salt to the recipe. The butter already has the salt, so there's no need to add salt to this mixture right here. So there you have it. That's your flour mixture. So now all you're going to do is just add a little bit at a time, and you're going to start blending this up to make your cake batter. Next up, you're going to get that sour cream, and you're going to add sour cream to this batter. Now, you will not taste the sour cream in this recipe. I absolutely hate and can't stand the taste of sour cream, y'all. But the reason why you need this is because you need that sour cream to give your pound cake that light, airy taste. Okay, it's going to be light, airy, and fluffy. So you need that sour cream. Okay, don't skip this step either, y'all. So what we're actually doing here, we're just pretty much alternating the steps. Okay, so first we added a little bit of the flour. Next we added a little bit of sour cream. And now right here, we're adding a little more flour and we're gonna add a little more sour cream. So we're gonna just pretty much follow those steps until everything is well blended. And your batter is ready, y'all. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Nice and silky, fluffy and soft. Look at that. It's the perfect texture for your pound cake. Looks really, really good. And it smells good too. Okay, now that the batter is ready, it's time to show these blueberries a little love, y'all. So you have to add some flour to your fresh blueberries. And the reason why is because you do not want these beautiful, plump, juicy blueberries to float down to the bottom of your cake pan, y'all. If you don't add flour, they will definitely sink to the bottom. This is a lemon blueberry pound cake, y'all. So you want blueberries throughout your pound cake. You do not want them to sink. You want them to float around, y'all. So you want to add a little flour and you want to mix it all up and make sure all of the blueberries are fully coated. The flour will also help prevent the blueberries from bleeding into your cake as well. You don't want a blue pound cake. So you want to be able to keep the color of your pound cake and have those little spots of blue from the blueberries. So this is going to help them stick in one spot. Okay, it's going to help it from clumping together as well. So your blueberries will be able to float throughout the batter, throughout the mixture, so you have the spots of blueberry here and there. So now just add all of those blueberries to your batter. And what you want to do now is gently fold those blueberries into the batter. You're just going to fold them in. You're not mixing, you're just gently folding them in. You want them to keep their shape and you want them throughout the mixture. So you want to try and make sure that the blueberries are evenly coated with the batter so that you can get ready to add it to the pan. And as you can see, I'm being nice and gentle, just folding them into the mixture. You don't have to over mix or anything like that. Once they're folded in, they're good to go and it's time to add to the cake pan. Here is our cake pan, y'all. I'm using a bundt cake pan today. And what I did was I sprayed this cake pan with a generous amount of butter cooking spray. And I added flour to the cake pan as well. This will help prevent your cake batter from sticking. And then this way, when the cake is all done, it will easily slide right out of this pan. And she is ready for the oven, y'all. She is as smooth as a silk press on Easter Sunday, y'all. Look at this. I'm so happy with the way the cake is looking right now, even though it's not done. I know this is going to be a delicious pound cake, y'all. I'm so excited. I didn't even have to do much. She just leveled herself out like she just knew she was going to be on somebody's dessert plate.
One eternity later.
And look at this golden beauty here, y'all. It is smelling so good. Oh my gosh, it smells like grandma been in this kitchen blessing this cake with prayers and vanilla extract, y'all. It smells so good and I cannot wait to taste it. It's hot right now, so we're gonna let this cool and we're gonna come back and I hope that I get an easy slip out of this cake pan. Okay, y'all, it's about that time. Let's see if this works. Let's see if it works. I think it did, y'all. Yes, there we go. Look at that. It is beautiful. I'm so happy, y'all. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. It's not perfect, but I think it is great, especially for the first time I'm making a homemade pound cake, y'all. I am so happy I actually did it. And you saw how easy it was. You have to try this recipe. If you like pound cake and you like trying things different, I tried lemon blueberry today. I know this is going to be absolutely delicious. Look at that, y'all. The perfect pound cake. Absolutely delicious, y'all. So you know what we got to do next, right? Now I'm being a little bougie, but we're gonna add a little bit of lemon glaze to this pound cake, okay? Not only is she cute, but she's gonna add a nice citrusy flavor to this pound cake. It's all about flavor and flair, y'all. We don't just bake, we blessing cakes around here, okay? So right here, I just added some lemon juice and some of that lemon zest to the powdered sugar. I also added a little bit of vanilla extract as well to bump up those flavors. Now we're gonna just mix all of this up until it's silky smooth. And there you have it. There's your icing, nice and smooth. Very nice. At this point, you can taste it. Make sure it's to your liking. See if you need anything else. I did add a little more extra vanilla. I wanted a little more vanilla flavor to this. Look how smooth it is. Perfect. And it's going to go very well with this pound cake. But first, we got to cut into this cake, y'all. I have to see how it's looking in the middle. I can't wait anymore. So I'm cutting into this cake. Let's see how it's looking, y'all. Oh, child, look at that cake right there, y'all. It is soft and fluffy, and y'all, it is super moist. And those blueberries, y'all, look at that. They held it down like loyal friends, y'all. They did not sink to the bottom. This cake is giving tender, it's giving moist, it's giving fluffy. I'm telling you, this cake is gonna make you want to do a happy dance, y'all. I can smell it already. You know when something is smelling so good, you just know it tastes good. Look at that. The blueberries are so plump and juicy in this cake. I absolutely cannot wait, y'all. I cannot wait. I am very happy with the outcome of this pound cake. So now I'm going to take a little bit of that drizzle and drizzle it across the top, y'all. Now, I'm not adding a lot, I don't want to overwhelm it with too much sugar. The drizzle, of course, is nothing but sugar. I just want a hint of sweetness here and there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking my little measuring spoon, and as you can see, I'm just throwing the drizzle across the top in like a back and forth motion, as you can see. I'm not overwhelming it with too much sugar, but I'm just adding it across the top, just a little to taste in every little bite. Just like that, y'all. Absolutely delicious. I'm so happy, y'all. It came out so good. I hope you try this recipe and let me know how you like it. Take care, be blessed, and stay safe. Bye.